This is my dream storage building. What was once a simple shed that could hardly handle my basic storage needs is now a not so simple storage facility that I am truly proud of. And being able to store an impressive 2 million plus items, I don't think I'll ever run out of space again, which was my goal, and I'm glad to have achieved it. That being said, there's a lot of unfinished business to be taken care of. So make sure to watch until the end of this video to see the finished build and the world transformed. What's going on, guys? Welcome to episode number 12 of the survival series, and today we are going to be expanding on this build here. In the last episode we completed our storage at last. It is looking amazing, and we have unlimited storage basically, which is so nice to have. I was so tired of my 6 chests. But this area in the middle here is still unfinished, and that is what we're going to be working on today. Because this is no good. This empty area with just this old build here, it's not great. So we're gonna have to fix that and probably get rid of this entire thing. I'm kind of sad to see this thing go, but it is necessary. But before we can get to work on this center area here, there's a couple of things I want to do first, including giving our little dog here a name, which you guys gave me a lot of suggestions for in the last video. And before I forget, we can take update storage off of here, and we can put something else here in the future. Goodbye update storage. That is all finished. And as for our YouTube goals, this is kind of crazy, guys. You guys really enjoyed the last episode, which I'm so thankful for. We are currently at 8,145. It is I, Peik from the future. I've transcended time and space to be here for you. As I'm editing this video, we currently have 11,000 subscribers, surpassing our goal by over 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much to everybody who subscribed in the last episode. It's a dream come true, guys. I've never had a video do so good. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. I also got Richard here into his information booth. Very, very humane. 1 block to stand on. He's chilling. He is a density 5 seller, which is cool. I need to get whatever weapon that is used for still, but he's chilling here. He's happy. As for our dog here, I am going to name him Teddy. One of you guys suggested that, and I thought it was really nice because actually one of my parents' dogs who passed away about a year ago, his name was Teddy, and so it's a little reminder of the good old boy. And this guy can come over here. Actually, I want you to sit at the front entrance here, right beside Richard, and you can just chill here. I want you to like right over here, right there. That's perfect. Hello, Teddy. Welcome to the world. I appreciate you being here and keeping the guard of all our goods. Love you. I did also find a second dog, and I'm going to be naming him William because that was the name of my parents' other dog who passed away around the same time. They were best of friends. They were the best of dogs. I can put a little picture up on the screen for you guys so you can see them. Very cute. Love those dogs a lot. So now they're immortalized in my Minecraft world, which is awesome. Teddy and William, what's up, guys? Thank you both for keeping watch. Make sure, guys, that Richard doesn't do anything stupid. Richard, what do you... Don't look at me. It looks like they're both watching Richard. Okay. Yeah, keep an eye on Richard. Don't let him move. All right, so the first order of business today is going to be to take this down. I think I might leave the portal up there just in case I need to go to the end or the nether. But we are going to be putting a new portal in here eventually. And then I want to also get this entire area covered in grass. And we have lots of landscaping to do on the exterior as well. All this needs to come down and be nice and smooth, nice and good looking. We can't have it be just an ugly wall forever. And so the teardown begins. Tearing this build down was a little bit bittersweet because I was excited to get it out of the way, but I also was a little bit sad because it was one of the first things I built in this world. If I could have kept it, I would have. It's just in the way, so I gotta get rid of it. It is what it is. I kind of wanted it to be a witch's hut, but as soon as I finished the build and had a witch inside, the witch escaped. So it was never really what it was intended to be anyways. It's alright, we move on to bigger and better things. But there was this cat on the inside who we are gonna keep, obviously. I'm not gonna get rid of a cat for no reason. That would just be cruel. This cat's probably going to live in the same vicinity of Richard, along with William and Teddy. But guys, same as last episode, please. I need a name. We gotta choose the right name for this cat. Alright, that looks so much better. I like that. And this, I wanted to try with the speed 2, and I wanted to see if it would reach all the way around when I was inside the storage area, and it does. It reaches all the way around, which is awesome. So I'm thinking that I'm going to put this beacon in the middle of whatever tower I end up putting here and just having the speed on at all times because that's going to be really awesome. But for now, I'm going to move it over to where we have to start doing some landscaping. Lots of landscaping to be done. I think I'm going to have to take these hills down quite a bit. I want it to probably come out to around here-ish and taper off downward towards the storage area and make it really nice and smooth. So it's going to be a lot of work. Same with this side over here. This side's going to be even worse because it's even higher. Yeah, look at that. That is really high. That's going to take quite a while to landscape. So let's get to work. I've done a small section here and I think it looks pretty good. As you can see, it's no longer just a cliff. It's like a more smooth. Yes, it's like a more smooth. I'm not sure how much of this process I'm going to show you guys because it is pretty boring. It's just landscaping, basically just mining this away and then adding some dirt. That's all I'm doing. So this is a note for the editor. Just finish the whole thing, and as soon as you say so on the last clip, just immediately it is done. And by done, I mean not really done at all yet. It's just a skeleton of what it's going to be. It is plain as can be, and we have to add a bunch of stuff to it still. And I think I'm going to start by bone milling the whole thing, and I don't think I'm going to go much further than that for now because I want to get started on the inside of this thing as soon as possible, and I do have some good ideas for that, which I'll show you guys in just a minute. But let's get some bone meal on this grassy hill because, you know, it's got to look natural. It can't be all plain. Like I'm saying, it can't be plain. But as you can see, we got it done all the way around, and it looks good. It looks good all the way around. I think it worked really well, and I'm quite happy with how it ended up looking. Now, I don't know if I actually have any bone meal, but I do have lunch. I do have lunch of bones. I got lots of bones, guys. Grab me some bones, make a bunch of bone meal. And now we can just go around this entire thing real quick, lop down some grass, and make it look like it's been here for more than a day. Well, it's definitely looking more natural, but it is like very, very unkept looking. So I'm going to have to break out the good old lawnmower and take care of business here. This is a bit overgrown, but I am liking all the flowers. All right, chop down all the tall grass, and that's looking much cleaner. Wow, and it actually looks like it belongs now. That's amazing. Switching over to the creative world real quick because I want to show you exactly what I want to do in the middle of this thing here. And this is not it. This is not what I want to do. It's a little bit small, a little bit dinky looking. And I'd gone through a couple of ideas of what I wanted to do in the middle of my storage, but this is the design that I came up with in the end. And I think it actually looks quite amazing. I haven't finished the top yet. I need to add a bunch more detail and make it a bit taller. I wanted it to be very grand and just completely awesome to look at from the ground. And this is where we will enter the nether from as well. And I'm going to have the nether portal on each side of this thing. So there'll be one here, there, and of course there. And as I was explaining earlier in the video, I want to have a beacon in the middle that gives me speed boost. We're gonna have a speed boost all the time when we're in our storage, and it's gonna be so sick. But I think this design looks amazing and continues on with the theme that we were doing before, keeping the oranges and the dark oak. So I guess the first thing we have to do to start on that is just to get rid of the old nether portal. You've served me well, my friend, but it is time for you to be upgraded. Goodbye. I've done a little bit of measuring, and it looks like the footprint is going to be big enough for my likings. It's going to be just about right. I want to have enough room on the inside to still, you know, fly around, walk around, put some trees and stuff in here. But I have pretty much run out of deep slate bricks, and I need to go get a bunch more tough as well because I'm going to be doing the same kind of transition from the bottom to the top as I did over here with the deep slate bricks into the tough bricks into the regular bricks. So I need to go for a little bit of a mining session, and so I did a little bit of mining. It is called Minecraft after all. I also found an amethyst deposit, and I mined that whole thing out because I needed a bunch of amethyst for this build, which you will see later in this video, so stick around and consider liking and subscribing on this video. It helps me out a lot, guys. Thank you for watching. All right, here is the haul. We got a bunch of tough, obviously. We got a bunch of cobble deep slate, bunch of block of amethyst, and I think I'm actually use the amethyst on the inside of this thing for the floor and stuff, possibly. I want to make it look nice and magical because we're going to be putting our enchanting table in there, and a bunch more cobbled deep slate and stuff. All right, now that I have the supplies, I'm excited to get started on this. Let's go. All right, the base layer is in, looking good, and I want to get the nether portals in place right now before I go any further, but I'm gonna need a bunch of obsidian to do that, so I'm gonna head to the end and gather a bunch of that up. Here we are in the end. I'm just gonna cut down this tower here, see how much obsidian I can get. I mean, I probably won't have to cut down the entire tower. I'll just get a bunch of obsidian. I'll go until I feel like it's enough. I'm not gonna count. I'm just gonna go until I feel like it's enough. And once again, you guessed it, I mined, because this is Minecraft. And I actually ended up mining way too much obsidian, which isn't a bad thing. You can never have too much obsidian. That's what I always say. That's my ninja way. Believe it! We are making amazing progress so far. As you can see, this is starting to come together at the bottom, looking amazing. I am going to light up these nether portals now, because I got those all in place, looking sinister. Boom. Boom. One more. Boom. Oh, yeah. It's looking cool. I like that a lot. And they double as doors. Obviously, you can go straight through them. Wow. This is going to look super sick when it's done. All of the side supports are in now. Looking amazing. Let's take a quick look from above here. Oh, yeah. That's looking sick so far. It's definitely looking supported. That's for sure. Please like the video, thank you. And moving forward, for the next few layers, I'm going to be using the tough bricks and slowly transitioning them into the regular bricks up higher, because I still want to have this transition here. As I said earlier, I want that to be more pronounced, though, on this tower, more obvious. I brought some of the tough bricks down into the deep slate bricks because I wanted it to be more of a transition, and I think it worked out. I don't really want to bring any of the deep slate up into the tough itself because I think there's already enough of the deep slate in here, looking pretty dark. So I'm gonna keep going with the tough for a little bit longer, and then I'm gonna transition again like this into the regular stone bricks, and it should look pretty cool. The tower is going up nicely, and I haven't really decided what I'm gonna do up at the top here yet. I have a plan for the bottom, but as for the top, I don't really know. I was just looking at it and I was thinking maybe I would do something like this with the window and the roof on top of it coming off on the side here on all four sides, just to kind of keep this matching. You know, I want it to match. I want it to look good. I don't want it to be like different in any real way. If you know what I'm trying to say. I want it to match the whole build, and I've just been thinking. I'm sorry. Okay. Alright, I just hopped into the old creative world to kind of clarify what I was just talking about, and I think I came up with something kind of nice. We got the whole window thing I was talking about, and I did this cool little halo thing, kind of mimicking what I'm doing with the wood down here, but with the deep slate up here, and it's looking pretty cool. I'm not sure what I'm going to do in the middle there, but maybe I'll figure that out right now. Alright, things might change a little, but I'm happy with that. Just added another ring and some lanterns, and this cool thing connecting all this stuff in the middle. I think that looks pretty awesome. Alright, enough horsing around. Let's get back to the main world. All right, I just got back into the main world, and I just had an amazing idea, I think. I hope. So I don't actually know what I want to do for the roof on this thing, but now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if I want to have a roof on it at all. Oh, hello, mate. What's your favorite color? Okay. Because I think it'd be pretty cool if I could leave it open like that and maybe make it look cool at the top. But this is awesome because I can fly out of here. I kind of want to keep that. I kind of don't want to lose that, if you know what I mean. I like to fly into holes. Like, that is sick. That is really cool. I think I want to keep that going. Obviously, like I said, I need to make it look good because right now it's just a big old hole. The first halo of detail is in place, and the second halo of detail is in, looking good. I've added some details around the nether portal, and I also added some lighting, which as always starts to bring this place to life. Light brings life. You know what else brings life? Oak leaves. Oak leaves bring life. Start adding a bit of this around here and there. Start making it look really alive and part of the landscape. I have officially now finished the detail on the bottom part here, and it is looking snazzy. It's looking amazing. I added these windows here. I love it. Lots of little details like these levers and whatnot. I like it. Now I just have to do the whole top of this thing, and then all the detail on the inside here, and then maybe some detail on the outside. We shall see. But it's coming along really nicely. I think it looks super cool. I hope you think it looks cool too. Leave me a comment if it looks cool. Just say, damn, bro, that's cool. And it's done all the way around, of course. All four of these sides are all done. Wow, just wow. Okay, let's do the top part now. The first row of windows is in and looking crazy good. And some more details in the middle here, and our second window's up top here, and it looks like I forgot to connect that part right there, but I'll go do that real quick. With all these details in here, it's so cool. Okay, I connected that up, looks good, and now I'm gonna get onto the top. Still don't really know what I'm gonna do, but let's figure it out. It's time to figure out the top. The time has come. The time is now. It is now time. Time to get started. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Let's get started now in 3, 2, 1, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We're gonna get started in 3, 2, 1. All right, and let's go. 10, 9. Okay, I'm done. Sorry. All right, so I'm just gonna start by carrying this line through that I have going. I think I'm just gonna continue with another layer of windows, and then I'm gonna kind of fill in the sides like a roof shape, but I'm gonna leave the top open, and it's gonna look snazzy. Like that, over like that. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up, and then 3 on top of that should be just perfect. It's looking a bit crazy right now, but that's all gonna change, and it'll start making sense. I'm really hoping that it starts making sense to me and you, and I'm also really hoping that it doesn't end up looking like a lighthouse, and I don't think it will, but that is a concern that I have. I'm gonna start by surrounding my lights with some blocks, like that. I think that should be good, and then we can start coming outwards. Same pattern that we were doing before below, like so. Bam, just like that. Can't really see it from this angle, but once I get out of here, it'll make a lot more sense. Add the details. A little bit of the waxed copper. Can I reach the top here? I can. Perfect. And then under here, I think it's one more down. One more down there. That. Okay, I gotta take a step back here so that I can see if this is working or not. Also, I gotta figure out how to make it into a roof. I mean, it's evenly spaced with the others, which is good. It's exactly what I wanted. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. And I'm gonna do that on this side as well, and then just fill that in, kind of like what I did with these roofs, ceilings, roof. With these roof, I'm gonna do the same thing with this roof, but I'm gonna leave it open at the top so I can fly in, obviously. All right, there's 2 of my upper windows in place, and now I'm just gonna try and figure out how this ceiling is gonna look. Okay, it's a bit of a weird structure, and once this is all in place, I'm not sure if it's going to look good being open like this. I think I might have to add maybe one more here, one more there, but I don't want to fill this in. That's the only problem. I need to leave the hole in the top. I think I have to get the rest in first, and then we can see what the hole is going to look like. It might be weird. It might be strange, but maybe it'll be okay. And it doesn't look too bad from down here. I just need to add a little bit more detail and maybe some ledges coming out and whatnot, just to fill in this upper portion a bit and make it look not so flat, but it's not too bad. Not too bad from the ground here. The roof is in place, and I think it looks pretty good. I don't think it looks bad at all. Let's take a look down here at the ground, what it looks like. Yeah, that looks decent. I still need to add a bunch of detail in these empty spots here. I'm going to add more lanterns and whatnot on these faces, and it should bring it together a bit more. Looking from the inside, I'll show you what kind of hole we're working with here. It's kind of like a screwdriver or something, which I don't mind. I'll show you this from the top too. I wanted it to kind of feel a bit circular still, which it's not super circular, to be honest, but it's a roof. It's fine. I kind of made it taper down into the hole like this just to make it a little bit easier to fly into. And now that I'm thinking about it, I could actually get rid of some of these to make it a little bit wider, but it's okay for now. If I ever have trouble getting into the roof hole in the future, I will get rid of it, but it's fine. I think that I'm skilled enough as a flight man to go into this hole. Yeah, no problem. It's done. The exterior of the tower is 100% complete, and I could not be happier. It is absolutely one of the best things I've ever built in my entire life. I just think it looks incredible, really. And now that it's done, it's time to get into the enchanting room itself. The first thing I'm going to do on the interior of this tower is going to be a floor. And I'm just going to do a classic dark oak floor. I was thinking of using some of the andesite. Is that what it's called? I don't think it's andesite. Amethyst. I was thinking of using amethyst, and I might still try to incorporate some of this amethyst just to make it look kind of magical. But I want to keep the dark oak going because the dark oak floor in there is so dark oaky. So I want to keep it similar. I want to keep it the same. So we're gonna put the dark floor. The dark oak floor. I'm gonna put the dark oak floor in, and then I'm going to be placing the beacon underneath of it, kind of right in the center. It'll send the beam up straight through the hole, and then I'll have speed 2 at all times when I'm in my storage, and it's gonna be awesome. There we go, the floor is in place, and we have the beacon all ready to go, and I got speed 2 running around so fast, feeling good, and I should have it anywhere within my storage now. I will be going super fast. Right, Richard? Don't even look at me. Don't even stinking look at me. God, I'm running fast. I'm running so fast. And the beacon beam looks amazing from the top as well. It's all coming together. I'm so fast. What the heck are you doing here? Anyways, I brought these pillars in from the outside. They are exactly the same as they are on the outside because I think they look great and it suits this place. As for the middle here, I'm not exactly sure. I'm just trying some stuff right now. I want to be able to come in here and upgrade my stuff whenever I want to, and I'm gonna have probably 4 of these going all the way around. I need to figure out how to make this place look good though, because I don't really like it just being the books by themselves. I'm gonna have to make it look super snazzy, and I also want to put anvils around, but obviously make it look better again as well. I might make the anvils into kind of like lamp type things. See if I can do a little example here. Oh, I can't jump. There we go. Ah, there we go. Something like that. Put that on top. Then you got this like lantern looking thing. We can put a lamp on top of that as well. I'm not saying this is what it's going to be. That's just an example. That's definitely not what it's going to be. And I'm also thinking of bringing that water pattern, like in the storage area, into here. This one right here with the water in the ground. I think that'll look good in there as well. Putting that water pattern all around here in a good looking way. I'm not sure if I'll do squares in the corners and lines through here. Anyways, we got stuff to figure out. This is going to look so much better when it's done. And it will be entirely functional as well, of course. Look at this guy. Goodbye, sir. This is where I'm at with this place so far. It's looking great. I'm trying my best to make it look as magical as I can, and I actually put the enchanting tables down in the ground because I thought that was just kind of a cool concept, bit different, something a little bit different. And I did this cool thing behind them where I have a shroom light for some backlighting, and I think that looks pretty dang good. Lots of crafting tables. I'm just kind of experimenting right now with blocks and the crafting tables. I like the way they look, so I added a lot of them. They're also very useful. I can just use them whenever I want. As for the anvils, I made them a part of the lantern structure thing, lamp pole, I guess, and they're also useful and just they look good in that way. Actually, it just works with the colors and everything. It's just pretty good. But I ran out of iron and I have zero. What the heck, bro? I ran out of iron, and I have no more iron, and I don't have a stinking iron farm yet. I got no iron farm. That's okay. First thing next episode, iron farm. That's what I'm gonna do, because I need iron so bad all the time, and I'm always out. It's a problem. It's a real problem. Anyways, I'm just gonna go mining to finish this off, get a little bit more iron. I need more iron for the lanterns as well. A couple more lanterns to be installed, but it's looking good. And I mimicked the look of these pillars here for the lampposts themselves, just to kind of keep it looking good. Get the heck out of here, bro. Nobody invited you. Go back in there. Go back. Or just die. Alright, now I'm on fire. Perfect. Added these shroom lights in the shapes of hearts because I thought that was pretty nice. And they're also orange, which is keeping with the... oh my gosh. Keeping with the theme, with all the oranges, with all the other lights. I like it. Get the heck out of here. Oh my gosh. I think I'm going to keep the crystal thing going. I might make this a little bit taller, but I want to have more of this crystal stuff like all around. Maybe going up the walls, maybe hanging down from the walls up there and stuff, just to make this place look like it's been completely filled with magical energy. And I think it's coming together. It's feeling pretty magical to me so far. I hope you think it feels magical as well. Anyways, let's keep it going. Let's get some iron and let's finish this thing off. Guys, I'm mining for some iron, as I said, and I found an enchanted golden apple, the first one in this world. Oh my god, I'm excited. I love that. I gotta put this somewhere amazing. I might actually put this in the middle of that room that I'm making somehow, just as a trophy of sorts. That is beautiful. I love seeing that. And a zombie spawner as well, which is cool. I'll take the golden horse armor too. Why not? Let's continue the hunt for iron. I found 5 raw iron so far. Looking absolutely crazy at night. Here is the loot from the quick mining session, just about 2.5 stacks of iron. I'm hoping that's enough for me to finish this off. I think it will be. And after today, I'm never gonna go mining for iron again because I'm gonna make an iron farm. I swear I'm going to make an iron farm. I will. It's only been 777 days. 777 days without an iron farm, so I can wait a little bit longer. Okay, I think this looks pretty magical. If you ask me, I would say, wow, this is magical. Yes. There's one last thing I want to do is I just want to place this glowing frame here and put the enchanted golden apple in there. That is amazing. I need 3 more, though. I need to get these enchanted golden apples on all sides. That's going to be another time, though. Well, guys, with that, this build has come to an end. There is a couple things that I want to add in the future, but I'm all built out for now. I'm gonna end this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, I love you, and make sure to like and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and peace out. Also, iron farm, it's happening next episode. See you there.